I am about to show you an easy way to make some extra cash on the side. Not only is it easy, it is fun too. Even if you feel that you're not an artist, maybe you can't draw or paint, you can still create amazing images for products to sell online, like tote bags, notebooks, t-shirts, stickers, or even website designs. Microsoft Bing AI Image Creator is not only free, it is really easy to use. It's so much fun. I'm so addicted to this. I've created so many designs. I've come up with a ton of ideas, and I think you will too. I mean, who wouldn't want a picture of a moose hanging out at a Notre Dame football game? Maybe you want a Grinchy girl drinking iced tea while walking on a snowy road. How about a Fraggle inspired girl with blue hair? Or you're simply looking for a way to up your packaging for your products. Maybe you have some ideas already, or maybe you're looking for inspiration. Let's get started. First, you want to make your way to the Microsoft Bing Image Creator page. Either log in with your Microsoft account, or if you don't have one, you can easily create one. Once you get yourself logged in, we are ready to get going. So let's start this amazing creative journey you are about to embark on. Okay, so once you're in, you're going to see some samples. These are images that were created by other people, and you can kind of get an idea of the types of keywords they used, descriptions they wanted as part of their design. Let's just pick one to take a look at. You're going to see there's a variety here. So we'll take a look at this one. So the description was a city with buildings made of different bright, colorful candies. Looks like a wondrous candy land. And that is the design that was created once they, just put this information in. They hit create and this generated. So I think this pretty much depicts what the description was, and it's definitely colorful. I like it, but I also like candy, so we're going to go with that. So let's take a look at one other. Before we get started, I just want to kind of gauge like the different types of details that go into each request. Let's look at this one. This one's pretty colorful. Paper mache abstract paper art. So as you can see, this was a very detailed description. This was the design that came from that description, and you can see the paperwork, abstract, the lights, the colors. It's very vibrant. It's beautiful. I really like how the glow of the candles just glows all around. I love that. I think that's really nice. So you get kind of an idea that there are a variety of ways to come up with these designs. Whether you are very detailed or you're very basic and just want to see what it comes up with. We're going to kind of play around with the different ideas. So let's come up with something fairly general. Let's see, stained glass window, made up of various instruments, colorful sunshine. I always feel that stained glass looks absolutely beautiful on its own, but even more so when it seems that the sun is shining through it. So let's just see this very basic description, what we come up with. So once you have all of your keywords in, your description, you're going to come over here and click on create. And this doesn't take very long, maybe about a minute, sometimes much shorter than that. And here is what it has come up with. Most times it will come up with 4 options, sometimes only 3, but mostly you get around 4. So let's take a look at this one. So this one is definitely colorful. I see instruments all around. Piano, that's really pretty. So let's see what else it came up with. Wow, lot of brass. Very, very colorful. And it definitely looks like stained glass. Let's see what else we got here. This one's okay. All the instruments. I'm seeing all the vibrant colors. Nice. All right, and last one. This one is very, very nice. If you wanted to save an image, I definitely suggest, even if you're hovering, you think you like it, you might want to look at something else, my suggestion is to download it anyway or save it. You can save it to your Microsoft Bing account or you can download the picture. I say this because here off to the side you're going to see recents and you're going to see I was playing around with different ideas. At some point I have created many more ideas while I was using this, and they're not all here. I haven't quite yet figured out if it saves or it just, only builds up so many. So my suggestion is to maybe download or save the ones that you either really, really like or you think you might want to keep it just in case. So let's take a look at some of the other samples and get an idea of the different types of descriptions. We're going to come here to Santa and looking at this picture. If I wasn't looking at the description, in my head I would think vintage, retro type, I don't know, from my childhood. It's like I remember some of these styles of some of these ornaments, like this one here, this one. So looking at it, gaudy ornaments, that was my childhood. 1970s classic, 1980s animation, 3D animation, cheesy Feast of the Seven Fishes. So they were very specific that they wanted it to be, the Italian Feast of the Seven Fishes version of Christmas ornaments. This is pretty much what was created. So you get an idea of the different types of information you can input into your ideas. One more I wanted to show you was this stack of pancakes. I'm showing you this because of certain descriptions. So if you look at the description, it states golden maple syrup. And the reason I'm pointing this out is because it was very clear about how it wanted the maple syrup to look. And it really did turn into that golden color. The other reason I wanted to show you this is to keep in mind that sometimes AI glitches a little bit with how it designs things. And I have come across things where, it looked like the animal was sitting on the stove when I don't know why it was doing that, or the dog was coming through the table, or, weird things. In this picture, to me, the fork is a little bit funky. You might be really picky about things like that. You might not care. I personally, the first thing I noticed was the fork. So just keep in mind sometimes it might have little glitchy things into the mix of the picture, but this is actually a really nice picture. It's making me a little hungry, so we're going to get through this video so I can go eat soon. So let's come up with another idea. So we know we can do themes based on the era, the style, but what about the type of media? So whether it's maybe paper mache like we saw, or we want something that's made of, let's say, I don't know, Legos. So we're going to say a Lego skateboard riding dog. colorful 1980s style. Now, I have no idea if this is even like this combination would even work, but in my head, I'm thinking, what if on a notebook or a tote bag, something kind of funky to like have on a bag or a notebook. So let's take a look. So let's see what it creates. So while it's creating, you're going to notice they're going to pop up tips. I've seen the same 5, so you might see the same one repetitively, but this one in particular, the cat wearing a disco outfit, to me is hysterical. I mean, that's just great. Okay, so see how quick that is? Let's take a look. So we definitely have a dog on a skateboard. Let's see what else we got. Dog on a skateboard. I like that skateboard, actually. That's nice. This looks a little weird to me. I don't know. There's something weird about the legs on this one, but that's just me being picky, maybe. And I think this one is cute. So something like this maybe would work well with a notebook, a tote bag. Like I said, you never know what types of things people are interested in, looking for, come across and think, oh my gosh, I love that, I have to have it. Whatever types of ideas you have, you would know what you want to put it on. Let's think of one more. So let's say a 3D realistic animation. Let's say Santa playing hockey with an elf in the snow. Kind of weird, but let's see what happens. Oh, this is a tip I've never seen before. An alligator wearing a leather jacket riding a motorcycle on a dirt road, digital art. It's like Indiana Jones on a motorcycle to me. Oh, and here we go. Let's see. That's cute. Oh, I like the twinkly lights on the trees. That's cute too. I really like this one. That's cute. I like the elves in the background and the reindeer watching them play. And see, to me, why are there 2 hockey pucks? I don't know. But all in all, I think it's cute. So that gives you an idea. Let's take a look at another one of the sample ideas. You might be interested in, let's say, something like this. This is a realistic still life painting. I love the details in this. I love the details in the cornucopia, in the fruits and the vegetables, the leaves. I just love all of this. It's all so detailed. It's beautiful. You can see that there was a very detailed description on this. And this is what it turned out to be. It was absolutely gorgeous. You might also find that there are very basic descriptions that turn into exactly what you want. Something like this. It's a paper art origami diorama, Tokyo style, an amusement park. It was a very basic description, but the details that have populated in this are amazing. There's, people and a little boat. There's a bus, a car. I mean, it's very detailed. And from such a basic description, this all came out of it. And so it's going to vary everything that you detail. We could do something as simple as 1950 mom and kids playing cards, dogs sleeping on the floor. I'm not going to give it a whether I want paper or I want it to be mixed media or any type of extras, because I just want to see what it will populate on its own. From there, we can tweak it. So let's start with this. So we're going to create. Oh, there's our cat again in his funky little outfit. So it should be populating any second now. Sometimes it goes extremely fast and sometimes I have to wait a moment. So let's start with the first picture. So the first picture, perfect, exactly what I asked for. I have 2 dogs. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, I like the black and white type photos. Let's see the next one. That's cute. I'm hoping that this is not a real dog sitting on the counter, but we're going to pretend it's a stuffed animal. And this one. So I like the theme. I like how it looks like the old pictures, like what my grandmother would have. But I think I want something a little bit more, I don't want to say cartoon, but let's say newspaper style. I guess in my head I'm thinking newspaper style. There's probably better verbiage for it, but let's see what it comes up with. These are the things you can play around with. You can play around with styles, eras, whether you want it to be cartoon, you know, whatever theme in your mind is what you're looking to do with whatever you're looking to use that image for. Definitely play with that. So let's take a look at what it came up with. Well, that dog's a little bit rude. I hope he's not going to be sleeping on those cards all night long. That's a cute picture. This is not quite what I was looking for, but I kind of like the style of it. It's like the old-time magazines. Now, this is where I start picking up on the nitty-gritties of things. So, what is this? What is that? What's happening here? So, we'll move on to the next one. We definitely have what I was thinking more of my memories back to when I would look at old magazines. This style is more what I was looking for. And this is cute too. This is kind of a mix of the black and white incorporating the color. So this is cute too. So let's take a look at some of these other images that were in here because we might build some ideas off of it. One thing that I thought was very interesting was something like this. If you were looking to do any type of art images for books, notebooks, or if you were maybe writing a book and you wanted to come up with an image for your cover, this is a great way to come up with ideas. So this one, basic description, haunted castle with a dark knight in front of it. It was very specific. 1970s dark fantasy book cover art. That is pretty much what they got, and this would look amazing on the cover of a book if you were writing some type of, fantasy book of any type, or you just wanted it as a cover for a blank notebook. This is a great picture. And again, basic description, awesome end result. I love it. Let's just come up with something maybe a little bit, let's say cartoon, animation, of a duck swimming down a stream through a forest of colorful trees surrounded by animals. I doubt a duck would be doing this in a forest, but I'm interested to see what it comes up with. Oh, that's really nice. The style of Van Gogh, I really like that. Maybe you have a favorite artist and you'd like to do a style off of that. Maybe you have, oh, how cute. Look at the little animals. Even the dog and the cat. That's so cute. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we even have, is that a raccoon? That's cute. Oh, rubber ducky. Kind of a funky elephant, but for a cartoon, we're going to let that go. This is actually really cute. And what's the last one? Got a rainbow. So these are some nice ones. Let's try one more, and then we're going to look at another sample I wanted to show you. Sometimes you can get some things that are maybe incorporate something you didn't quite ask for. So let's try a woman singing in the middle of the street in New York City, surrounded by theatrical dancers. Wow, I cannot type today. We're gonna say 1920 style. Flapper dresses. Gold hue. Maybe we'll just leave it at that and see what it comes up with. I kind of know what I'm thinking in my head. I just can't think of the words that I want. But this is where you see what it pops up with. And then you might think, oh, you know what? What if I said also this? So we're going to try that with this. And I'm going to show you the variations. So it comes up with, very cute, I like her dress. See, the thing is that I wanted it surrounded with dancers, but they're singing, so not a big deal. This is really cute too. And this isn't quite what I would want. So let's see what we can kind of tweak. Woman singing in the middle of the street in New York City, surrounded by theatrical dancers. 1920 style, flapper dresses, gold hue. Let's say I'm trying to think really quickly of something to kind of throw in the mix to show you how it incorporates a whole new set. I'm going to say in the rain. And then just show you, like, sometimes even if you're just adding one little tiny thing, you can get possibly 4 completely different pictures. Let's see if that happens with this one, or if it gives us pretty much the same, just incorporating that extra little piece. So I'm interested to see. Yeah, it is a little bit different. So we have this one, a little bit different than before. This one I really, really like. This is beautiful. I like that. They have the umbrellas. Yeah, so we ended up with 4 different ones just for adding in the rain. So playing around with it, different things, you might say, you know, you don't want the gold hue, you want black and white. You know, we might get 4 completely different ones again. And then you can play around with whatever it is you're looking to use it for in what style you want. You might want it to be not really the 20 style. You might want it to be something else, like, throwing it out there, whatever it is you're looking to use it for will depend on the types of information you're giving it. So now I'm going to really throw it for a loop, and I'm going to say that I want it to be I'll say paper art, just to throw it in there. One of the ones that I thought was really fun was making the Fraggle inspired images, because I'm a girl who grew up around Fraggle Rock and I just loved it. So let's see. I don't know if that looks to me. It is a really nice picture, but it's not quite what I thought it was going to turn out to be. This I really like too. I guess it looks a little like paper art on that one. But you see, one little change changes everything. So, again, everything depends on what you are interested in. Looking at these, you have something like this, which is felt cloth, abstract. You have robot. I mean, the detail with like the shine and everything, it's just amazing. The things that you could create. One of them was this one here, a whimsical paper diorama, Middle Eastern architecture. So sometimes being very detailed gets you things like this. I mean, this is beautiful. Sometimes you could create something really, really nice with just details of what you're looking for. Maybe you don't have a theme. Maybe you just know, listen, I really just want a picture of a snow-covered village with twinkling lights and a pond. Like, these are things you can come up with. Take your ideas, play around with them. It's completely free, endless designs. That means endless ideas. Play around with your ideas, come up with something that works for you, what you're looking for. And if you're like me, you're just going to keep coming up with more ideas, creating amazing things. And if you think that there is other platforms that might also do the same thing that you think would work too, absolutely use it. I happen to come across this and I love it, and I use it nonstop. But make all kinds of fun things. I hope you are able to utilize your designs, put it towards products that you can sell or make some money, and I look forward to hearing about your amazing opportunities with your products and your sales. Have a great, great rest of your day or your night, wherever you are. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing day. Thank you.